Caves are already dark, eerie, and full of mysteries. But some explorers have found things so terrifying that they left them in shock.
Sounds like it's in the corner.
Lurking shadows, strange creatures, and chilling encounters. All of this has made people question what really hides beneath.
Hello?
So tag along to watch the strangest cave discoveries that shocked the whole world. A tourist exploring old, ruined caves wasn't ready for what he was about to see. As he moved deeper inside, he noticed something in the corner. A creepy figure sitting quietly, almost as if it was trying to hide. Its dark face looked burnt and deformed, and its entire body was covered in a black cloth. A strange, heavy feeling filled the air, making it hard for the tourist to breathe. Some believe the figure was the creature known as Genderuwo, while others think it was a witch transformed by dark rituals. Whatever it was, one thing is certain: this was no ordinary cave, but a home to this dark entity. Cave creature interviewed. A team of reporters went deep into a dark cave to film a documentary. As they ventured further, they started hearing yelling echoing through the cave. Driven by curiosity, they pushed ahead. There, sitting on the ground, was a dark creature that seemed oddly scared. The brave reporter, eager for an interview, stepped closer to it, but just as the camera was rolling, the video suddenly cut off. No one knows what happened after that. The team vanished, leaving only the camera behind. The footage remains, but the mystery of what happened to them will likely never be solved. Scary invader. A family arrived at their holiday house near the forest, ready for a peaceful getaway. But as they reached the entrance, they were met with a horrifying sight. A creepy figure standing there. It was a skinny creature walking on all fours, with unnaturally large, slim arms. The creature peeked at them from behind the door over and over, almost as if it was watching their every move. The family was frozen in fear, wondering if a skinwalker or some otherworldly entity had taken over their house. No one dared to go inside after that, and the house remained empty, haunted by the strange visitor. Cave creature.
He's just saying words because he's saying words. Oh my god! Yo! Oh my god! Yo, what the fuck is that?
A group of friends decided to spend the night in a cave as a dare, but something else was already there. Deep inside the tunnel, they spotted a terrifying creature, walking on all fours with an eerie, creepy appearance. The friends froze, but when they didn't back away, the creature slowly began to approach. Fear took over, and they ran out, leaving their dare unfinished. Some said it was a rake, while others believed it could be an alien hiding in the cave. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts.
There's two of them, dude! Oh my god!
Terrifying entity. In 2021, a YouTuber ventured into a haunted spot in the mountains, an abandoned place that looked like it hadn't been touched in years. Inside, things were scattered and disorganized, but the real shock came when he spotted a disturbing humanoid figure outside one of the windows. The creature seemed furious, almost like it didn't want to be disturbed. Its appearance matched descriptions of the legendary rake. It's chilling to think these creatures aren't just part of tales, but are still being encountered by people today.
Hello?
Terrifying creature. Locals were tired of the strange voices coming from an abandoned house every night. One evening, one of them decided to check it out. As he got closer to an open window, something terrifying happened. A humanoid figure appeared out of nowhere, screaming loudly. It charged straight at him. Frightened, he ran out of there fast, leaving the house behind. The whole town was left shaken, and no one dared to go near it again. Some believed a lost spirit had claimed the house over the years. Scary encounter. Two similar creatures were filmed in separate South American countries. The first was caught in Brazil, in a suburban garden where a wolf-like creature was briefly seen before walking away. The second was recorded in Argentina by forest authorities, in a woodland area, showing a creature with a similar appearance to the first. Both creatures werewolf-like, but had strange humanoid features. Some believe these could be werewolves, blending both human and wolf traits. The footage has left many wondering if these creatures are more than just myths. Humanoid in cave. Exploring caves isn't for everyone, especially with strange entities lurking inside. A group of explorers shared a chilling video from a cave entrance. Behind the rocks, they spotted a creepy face peeking at them. When they zoomed in with their camera, they realized it wasn't moving, just standing eerily still with a terrifying stare. Some thought it was just a rock formation resembling a humanoid figure, while others believed it was something far more sinister, a demon watching them. Alien creature. In Mexico, on January 1st, 2014, a film crew was searching for an abandoned place to shoot their upcoming horror movie. They explored an old, empty building, checking every corner for the perfect set. As they looked around, they noticed something behind a pillar, a creepy figure standing eerily still. They didn't wait to find out more and rushed out immediately. But later, when they reviewed their footage, the real shock came. The camera had captured a gray creature with dark, hollow eyes and an elongated head. Some believe it was an alien hiding in the abandoned building. Others argue it was the legendary creature known as the Rake.
Sounds like it's in the corner.
Woman in Black. In Santa Rosalia, Italy, a couple of tourists were exploring an old catacomb near a cave. The place was known for being visited by people who prayed for their lost loved ones. As the tourists reached an altar, they spotted a strange woman dressed in all black. Before they could react, she disappeared. Moments later, she reappeared, this time standing on a rock, staring at them. Her face was covered with a dark veil, making her look even more unsettling. Some believe she was a lost spirit lingering in the catacombs, while others think it was just a coincidence. But seeing someone vanish and reappear like that, it's hard not to believe something eerie was happening in that place. Cave Demon. In Saudi Arabia, a team of explorers went into an abandoned cave. Just as they reached the entrance, two glowing eyes stared back at them from the darkness. Except for the glowing eyes, its features were not clearly visible. It did not move at all, just making the explorers uneasy with its stare. Hoping to drive it away, they started reciting verses, but nothing worked. When the footage surfaced online, people debated what it could be. Some said it was just an animal, but if that were the case, why didn't it react? Others speculated it was a demonic entity that had taken over the cave. Entity appeared. Treasure hunting sounds exciting, right? But for one team, things turned into a nightmare. Inside a deep cave, they weren't met with riches, but something far more unsettling. A hidden graveyard. On one grave, a dark figure with fiery eyes sat motionless, silently watching them. Some believed it was a jinn protecting the site, while others thought it was the restless spirit of someone buried there. Despite the eerie sight, the hunters stayed put, recording the scene without disturbing the figure. A bold choice, but not one many would make. With something so mysterious guarding the graves, one thing is certain: this was no ordinary treasure hunt. Guardians of Cave. An explorer in the forest was about to leave when a dark cave caught his attention. At first, he thought it was just darkness, but then he spotted two strange creatures at the entrance. Their dark bodies blended in, only their glowing eyes and sharp teeth visible. As he moved slightly, the creatures disappeared deep inside. But before the fear even settled, he turned around. Creepy humanoid figures had surrounded him. Within seconds, they started running wildly behind him. It looked like they were guarding the cave, which could only mean one thing. Something much darker was hidden inside. giant creature. Recently, a video shared online has caught everyone's attention. A hiker was trekking through the mountains when he noticed something strange, a cave far up in the cliffs. Curious, he pulled out his camera and zoomed in for a better look. That's when he saw it. A giant creature was floating inside the cave, its eerie form peeking out as if watching for something or someone. Luckily, the hiker kept his distance and didn't get too close. Some believe it was a cave spirit bound to the place, while others say it was something far more sinister, maybe even a demonic entity hiding there. Hiding alien. A man exploring an old abandoned cave had a strange feeling something was following him. He turned around, but there was nothing. Luckily, his camera captured what his eyes missed. The footage revealed a bizarre creature lurking in the treetops just outside the cave. It had a large purplish head, a slimy-looking face, and an eerie posture. Some believed it was an alien watching from above, while others thought it was something more sinister. Was it curious? Or was it waiting for the right moment? No one knows. But one thing is certain, this was no ordinary encounter. Haunted cave. A group of explorers ventured into an abandoned catacomb system that led into a massive cave. As they recorded their journey, they suddenly realized one of their friends was missing. Their unease quickly turned into fear when they encountered something terrifying. A faceless figure dressed in a white cloth, standing eerily in the tunnel. Some believe it could have been a former patient who met a tragic fate in the underground passages. The history of these tunnels remains a mystery, but one thing is certain: whatever was down there was not meant to be disturbed. Cave Skinwalker.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
A couple in Utah came across an abandoned mine shaft during their trip and, out of curiosity, decided to explore it. As they approached, they noticed the entrance had been sealed, almost as if the locals had tried to keep something inside. Ignoring the warning, they moved closer to record the inside view. That's when a terrifying figure suddenly rose from the darkness, its glowing eyes locked onto them with a furious stare. Without wasting a second, they ran back as fast as they could. According to locals, this mineshaft is home to a legendary creature, a skinwalker that has been sighted multiple times before.
Go.
Creature trapped in cave. Paranormal investigators explored a collapsed cave in Jordan, searching for any material that was left. At one spot, they shifted some rocks from a blocked-off corner, only to be shocked when a small, creepy face suddenly peered back at them. Fearing the unknown, they quickly began reciting holy verses, hoping to protect themselves. When they later rewatched the footage, they were stunned. The video revealed a humanoid dark face, but it was far too small to belong to a human. Some believe they had encountered a baby ghost, forever trapped in the cave's darkness. Goatman. A man was flying his drone over an abandoned cave when he decided to take a closer look inside. As the drone descended into the darkness, something unexpected appeared on the screen, an eerie, bipedal figure with horns and goat-like limbs. The strange creature seemed to be spying on the drone, cautiously peeking from behind the cave wall. Due to the darkness, its full features remained unclear, and just as things got interesting, the video suddenly cut off. Could this be proof of the legendary Goatman? Whatever it was, the abrupt ending only made the sighting more mysterious. Alien in cave. Locals were disturbed by eerie screams coming from a nearby cave. The unsettling sounds continued for days until a few brave individuals decided to investigate. As they ventured inside, they carefully moved past the rocks and finally spotted the source, an elongated head peeking at them. Its strange features matched descriptions of aliens seen in past sightings. Panic spread through the town, and soon the authorities took action. The cave was sealed off immediately, leaving many to wonder, was an alien really hiding there, or was it something even more mysterious? Only time will tell. cave monster. A group of young treasure hunters ventured into a long-abandoned cave in Cancun, Mexico, hoping to uncover ancient artifacts. As they moved deeper inside, the walls grew narrower and darkness surrounded them. They had prepared to explore every corner until something terrifying emerged. A massive silhouette appeared before them, towering over the group. Despite outnumbering the figure, fear took over, and they abandoned their search, rushing out of the cave. Some believe they encountered a legendary cave giant, while others think something even stranger was hiding in the depths. Humanoid serpent. This cave in Zadra, Uttar Pradesh, held a secret no one was ready for. A group of explorers entered a cave at night, expecting nothing unusual, but deep inside, they found something shocking. A girl crawling like a snake, strangely flicking her tongue. One of them recognized her. She was the same girl who went missing months ago. Her family had searched everywhere, even involving the police, but she was never found. And now, here she was found in this creepy condition. Some say she was possessed, copying the movements of a spirit. Others think being alone in the dark for so long changed her completely. Either way, the mystery remains until further investigations. Alien in cave. A mysterious video from the past was recently shared online anonymously. It showed a strange gray humanoid figure deep inside a cave. With dark, hollow eyes and an elongated face, it looked exactly like an alien. The eerie footage quickly went viral, sparking endless debates. Some believed the extraterrestrial had been captured by authorities in that cave and locked away from the public. Others thought the alien might still be hidden from the world in secret custody. But with no official statement, no one could say for sure. Latin cave.
Hey, tú!
Archaeologists were deep inside a cave in Latin America. While investigating its dark passages, they spotted something horrifying. Inside, they heard some creepy voice coming from one end. Following the voice, they reached near a hole and spotted a dark creature peeking at them. Its face was all deformed. It looked like the creature was hanging upside down behind the hole. They wondered if this could be a cryptid creature, or maybe a ghost in that form. They knew it wasn't safe to stay any longer, and stepped back.
Hey, tú! Tú!
Creepy encounter.
What? Hello?
Losing a bike in the forest was one thing, but what this biker found was far scarier. While searching near a cave, he spotted what looked like the fork of his bicycle. As he picked it up, an unknown voice came from inside the cave, repeating the same words over and over. At first, he thought someone needed help, but fear took over, and he stepped back. To test if someone was really inside, he threw a stone toward the cave. A moment later, something was thrown back. That's when he knew this wasn't normal. Maybe a jinn or a witch was inside, disturbed during its dark ritual.
What the Yep, nope, I'm good.
Scary entity. Salta, Argentina is known for its eerie, abandoned mining caves. Locals warn people to be careful when exploring them, but these two workers from a mining company head into one of these caves. They found strange symbols carved into the rocks, possibly from ancient civilizations. But there was something else they didn't notice at first. As they explored, they started feeling uneasy. As the feeling continued, they decided it's time to leave. Later, they reviewed the footage and spotted a creepy figure, covered in a black robe with a gray face, slowly moving toward them. That's when they realized the cave was cursed. Some say it's home to a witch. After watching it, it's hard not to believe it. Demon undersoil. A soldier on duty found a cave to rest for a while. He sat at the entrance, unaware that this place was not the right one. Suddenly, the ground beneath him started moving. At first, he thought it was a snake slithering out, but then he saw it. A dark, massive hand slowly emerging from the earth. He tried to push it back, but the hand was burning hot, almost impossible to touch. Some believe a demonic entity was buried beneath, trying to escape. Others think the cave itself was cursed. Whatever the truth, one thing was clear. The soldier had come too close to something he was never meant to see. Scary underground creature. A worker was on his way home when he noticed movement beneath the ground. Thinking it might be a snake, he quickly started digging. But instead of a snake, he uncovered a hidden hole. Something was inside, refusing to come out. Curious, he went home and brought his dog. The dog sniffed around, even tried to reach in, but whatever was hiding down there stayed put. It was as if it didn't want to be seen. Some believe he had stumbled upon the entrance to a hidden cave, but what was inside remained a mystery. Cave creature.
Allahu Akbar.
Ghost hunters are always looking for proof, but this might be the clearest evidence yet. In an abandoned building, a paranormal investigator was recording every corner, searching for signs of the supernatural. As he moved his camera toward a staircase, something chilling happened. A ghostly figure appeared beneath the stairs. It stood still, staring straight at him, almost as if waiting to strike. Then, without a sound, it slipped back into the darkness of a nearby room. The investigator wasted no time leaving. He had captured exactly what he came for. When the footage surfaced online, viewers were convinced this was real proof of a spirit.
Şuna bak. Nesin sen?
Strange cave.
Okay. Came across this noose here.
An explorer was searching through abandoned caves in Nevada when he came across one that felt different. As he went deeper inside, he noticed something strange. There was air moving in a closed space. He had no idea where it was coming from. A few steps ahead, he heard odd noises, almost like whispers. That's when he saw something unsettling, a noose hanging from the ceiling, as if the cave had once been used as a prison. While filming, he suddenly caught a glimpse of someone or something peeking at him and disappeared instantly. He stepped back immediately, unsure of what he had just seen. But with a past like this, maybe the spirits of old prisoners still wandered inside.
Tunnel going that way and that way.
Cave mystery. Two friends went deep into a cave, exploring every corner. Just as they were about to leave, one of them noticed a narrow path leading further inside. Curious, he stepped closer. But then, in the darkness, two glowing eyes appeared. Seemed like someone was watching them. The cave was supposed to be abandoned, but this sight made them question everything. Was it a ghostly figure lurking in the depths? Or something even stranger? Some places are better left unexplored, just like this one. Scary entity. In Japan, officers entered an old W2 tunnel to check for radiation leaks. As they carefully moved through the dark passage, something terrifying happened. A blurry figure appeared right in front of them. It had no solid shape, almost like a ghost. Before they could react, the figure silently went into the wall, vanishing as if nothing had been there. The officers stood frozen, unsure of what they had just witnessed. Some believe it was the spirit of a fallen soldier, still trapped where his life ended. Maybe history never truly fades, especially in places like this. Creature sighting. A local was going down in the Malecón in Managua, Nicaragua, when he noticed something strange. He wasn't alone. Below, he spotted a creepy humanoid figure. As soon as it saw him, it quickly moved into a nearby tunnel. Curious, the local went closer to check. From outside the tunnel, he spotted it again, this time staring right at him. Suddenly, the creature let out terrifying noises, almost as if warning him to stay away. That was enough for him to back off. Some say it was an alien hiding underground, while others believe it was a ghost. Whatever it was, it didn't want to be disturbed. Caving gone wrong. A man went caving and decided to record his experience. As he stood inside the dark cave, he turned on his flashlight, and that's when he realized he wasn't alone. At the far end of the cave, a strange figure stood silently watching him. The eerie sight was caught on camera, but before he could react, the short video ended. No one knows what he encountered. Was it a creature, a human, or something else entirely? Since no follow-up was ever made, the mystery remains unsolved. Mysterious creature. A mysterious video was shared online anonymously, showing what seemed like a man holding a newborn baby inside a dark cave. At first, it looked completely normal, but as the video continued, something was clearly off. The baby had strange pointed ears and even a thin tail. The creature looked like a mix between a human and an animal, unlike anything seen before. Some viewers compared it to goblin-like creatures from fantasy stories, while others speculated it could be an alien baby. Creature in park. This mysterious creature was caught on tape in a park in Mexico. A park worker was heading home late at night when he noticed something unusual. A gray, humanoid figure sitting still in the darkness. Its glowing eyes were the only thing clearly visible. The moment it noticed the worker, it suddenly jumped and disappeared from view, leaving him horrified. The eerie video quickly spread online, and fear grew among the locals. Eventually, the park was closed as visitors refused to step foot inside. Many believe this creature could be the legendary rake, while others think it might be something even more terrifying, a ghost. Cave humanoid. While exploring a rugged, ruined area, a tourist stumbled upon something terrifying. Up on the hills, he noticed a dark cave, but as he zoomed in with his camera, he realized it wasn't just an ordinary cave. A dark figure stood inside, its face glowing eerily in the darkness. No clear features could be seen, just an unsettling glow staring back at him. It didn't move, but its presence alone felt like a warning. Was it a demon guarding the cave, or a restless spirit making itself known? Either way, the tourist knew it's better not to step any closer. Mysterious figure. A strange video is making rounds on the internet, showing a glowing humanoid figure sitting inside a cave. Its eerie glow made some believe it was an angel that had come to Earth. As the video continued, several people dressed in white robes and caps stood in front of the glowing figure, seemingly engaged in something unusual. Many speculated that a ritual was taking place, and that the glowing entity was their leader, illuminated as a sign of the ritual's success. Others believed these were spiritual healers who had summoned a powerful spirit. Whatever the truth may be, the sight was nothing short of bizarre. Unusual creature. A boy was recording an abandoned building that had been set on fire just days before. As he moved his camera around, he suddenly spotted a disturbing figure inside. It had a skinny, humanoid body with unnaturally elongated limbs and appeared to be gliding across the floor instead of walking. Some viewers speculated that it was an alien, while others believed it was a ghost lingering after the fire. When authorities later searched the building, they found no trace of the creature. Creepy creature. Police were on their round, searching for a thief who had escaped into the forest. As they followed the trail, they spotted a sewer pipe and suspected he might be hiding inside. But what crawled out left them in shock. It wasn't a man at all. A creepy creature emerged, its gray body twisted and unnatural, with dark, hollow eyes and an elongated face. It moved slowly, as if observing them. Many believed it was an alien, while others speculated it could be the creature known as the Rake. Sneaking monster. A local was heading home late at night when he noticed movement in the trees above the roadside. Thinking it was just a monkey or some other animal, he stopped to take a look. But as the leaves shifted, something far more terrifying was revealed. A monstrous creature with glowing eyes and a horrifying face staring right at him. Frozen in fear, he wondered if he had just encountered a ghost. After that chilling night, he never took that road again. But strangely, others who passed through later reported seeing the same eerie figure on the trees. Dragon. An explorer shared undeniable proof that dragons still exist. While venturing deep inside a remote cave, he stumbled upon something astonishing. Massive eggs far larger than any known reptiles. They appeared old and cracked, possibly abandoned over time. Could dragons have retreated deep into caves to protect their hatchlings from predators? Just as he was about to conclude his exploration, a spiky beast emerged from the darkness. In a panic, he lost control of his camera, and the footage cut off abruptly. Some believe he had encountered a real dragon, while others claim it was a demonic creature guarding the cave. Ice cave creature.
Climbing up the wall, it's an it's a ghost. Jesus, what is that?
The long-closed ice cave was finally opened for tourists, but one visitor witnessed something truly bizarre. On one of the cave walls, they spotted a strange climber, a tiny, humanoid figure with a gray body no bigger than the size of a hand. It moved swiftly, blending into the icy surroundings. Some compared it to the ancient tiny people believed to have once lived on Earth, while others insisted it was a ghostly figure in that form. Whatever it was, one thing was certain. There was a reason this cave had been sealed off for so many years.
Do you see that? Oh my God.
Creature of cave.
طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ghost hunters entered a haunted cave, determined to capture proof of the paranormal. At one eerie spot, they felt an unusual presence and decided to sit there. One of them began reciting holy verses, hoping to provoke any hidden entity. Moments later, the ground trembled, and to their horror, a dark hand slowly emerged from the mud. As it appeared, one hunter suddenly felt a sharp pain in his body, but held his ground. Gathering his courage, he sprayed water over the hand, water that had been preyed upon. Slowly, the hand retreated back into the ground. Whether it was a restless spirit or something more sinister, they had captured undeniable proof. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. A group of friends was exploring the forest when they stumbled upon a dark and eerie cave. Out of curiosity, one of them showed a flashlight inside, unaware that he was about to awaken a nightmare. Just then, a terrifying figure slowly rose. It looked like a skeleton brought to life. Within seconds, the creature crawled on all fours toward them angrily. Panic took over as they realized they had disturbed something they shouldn't have. Some believe it was a reptilian humanoid, while others claim it was a cave demon. Whatever it was, it sure did not like to be disturbed.